All right, round two, headed back up to Lassen. Gonna go to Manzanita Lake again. Last trip was pretty disappointing as far as the fishing goes, so this time I'm gonna spend a couple days strictly at Manzanita Lake tomorrow and the next day, and see if I can actually catch something nice this time. It's the lake is really nice. It's actually known kind of all over the world for its fly fishing. Got some nice browns and rainbows as well. But whatever I was throwing last time, they weren't biting. Plus, it was the middle of the day, so hopefully this trip is going to be a lot more productive. So yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so we're back at Manzanita Lake, and I'm gonna take the kayak out in a bit here. Just waiting for my buddy Josh to get back in and see if we can't catch some browns or rainbows. Strictly gonna be fly fishing. Gonna use some wet flies and dry flies, so we'll see what works.
Gonna jump in the forbidden hot tub. No, somebody stop me. Do it for the gram.
Damn, well I had one on already. Second cast, and he came off, got me snagged on some weeds. We'll try again. He's still on, guys. I wore this guy out. I'm gonna get him off as soon as I can because he's been putting up a big fight. This is definitely my new favorite lake on earth. Can't beat the view, so far can't beat the fishing.
Let's go. I'm so happy. Birthday fish. Big old German brown. Look at that. I'm gonna let him go, but damn, I'm stoked. Literally my first cast of the day. Nice little brown. Come on, dude. Second one of the day. Check out that color. Come on. I have a problem with fish wanting to leave my net. Come on. Third fish of the day. Another nice German brown. Oh, dude, come on. I'll show you what I'm using. So, this lake is artificial lures, barbless hooks only. I'm not a fly fisherman, so I got this Castmaster. Just modified it, put this barbless hook on there, and works great. Pops right out, doesn't get stuck at all, and works. That's awesome. These fish here have like some of the nicest colors I've seen on like any trout. Gorgeous.
All right, my boy Josh got one on hook. Nice, looks like a brown. Hold it up for the camera. Yeah, I'm zoomed way in. He looks huge. Another brown? Oh yeah. Gorgeous. Oh yeah, it's just in the net. All day, son, all day. That's awesome. Look at those colors on his cheeks. Dude, that's a huge whale. And he's off to...
No, he's not.
No, not yet. There you go. Off to eat another lure. All right, Josh, how was it today?
It's pretty great. Caught a lot of fish.
How many do you think you caught between last night and today?
Well, last night I only got one, but today I got like 11, so 12.
Oh, in the morning and in the evening, that's right.
Yep.
Awesome. What were you using?
Modified cast master, baby.
All right.
Yep, just put the single barbless hook on there and worked like a dream.
That's awesome. So Josh, how old were you when you first started fishing?
Oh gosh, I've been fishing as long as I can remember, honestly. My first memories of it were we had living in Grass Valley, little pond by my house. My dad would take me and we would use little crickets and just catch a bunch of little perch, and I loved it.
Nice.
My grandpa had a little pond by his house with catfish in it. I'd catch the catfish and have a fish fry and go to Collins Lake, catch trout,
Nice.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't been there, and have we been there this summer?
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we should have.
I have a picture of me there holding a fish as big as my torso when I was like, it was 2001, so I had to have been 6.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I've been fishing forever, and then living in Southern California, it was few and far between that you could go fishing. So when I moved back up north, it was on.
Nice. Is it more like lake fishing down there in Southern California?
It's pretty much all lake fishing,
And then
like
the ocean.
Yeah, I mean it depends. But for me, it was mostly just lake fishing. There isn't a lot of creeks or rivers that are viable. I mean, obviously the ocean, but when you live in the desert like I did, you pretty much have Cass Lake, Piru. It's all bass fishing. If there is trout, it's all just planters. So, yeah. I thought I knew a lot about fishing.
Until you met me. Just kidding.
I thought I knew
Actually,
a lot about
you've taught me a lot about fishing, which is funny because, you're a decade younger than me, but yeah, you know a lot. But what were you saying?
Oh, I mean, I was just gonna say I thought I knew what I was doing, and then I moved up here and realized I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Well, there's more like diverse places to fish, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot more to it than I thought, you know. And the more you do it, the more you realize how, you know, how much can go into it. I mean, obviously, that's like one of the things I love about fishing is it can be one of the most simple things ever, or it can, you know, if you take it to the next level, it can get really complicated. But
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah, I started fishing when I was like probably 5 or 6. Definitely some of the earliest memories were like waking up on, you know, at the lake with my dad. So, you know, in the back of his like Toyota camper truck. But then, like, really didn't. I always fished with like family and stuff growing up, but I really didn't get into fishing again until probably about 6 or 7 years ago. And
It's about when I moved up here.
yeah, like, for me is I like trying the fly fishing because, like I was telling you earlier, it's more like it's almost like an art form. So it's like, you know, I feel like you can cast so many lures, you know, which is always going to be fun, and I'll always love doing that. And that's why I just bought that new spinning rod of mine. It's really nice. But I wanted to kind of like test myself with, well, first actually before I started fly fishing, I started bass fishing in 2016, which I had never done before growing up. And that was kind of a cool experience. Like, oh, it's a new thing. Definitely fun to, you know, how much the bass bite. I know you like bass fishing a lot.
Love it.
And then my next challenge was fly fishing, but I kind of, for like the first 3 years, I really went hard, learned as much as I could, but I only fished little like streams and creeks and stuff, and so it was like I would catch a lot of fish, but they were all super tiny. So that's why I'm trying to get out. Like, this is only the probably third lake I've fly fished. Definitely first time here fly fishing, but it's fun. It's definitely challenging. It could be frustrating because, you know, you see you hooking into, what'd you say, 11? 12 fish?
12 for counting last night.
Yeah, 12 fish, and I've got like one, but
It's still time tomorrow.
yeah.
But, you know, I am going with the simpler, more novice method. My whole thing with fishing is I just kind of want to catch as many as I can. And
Right.
I definitely appreciate how much more difficult fly fishing is, for sure. Remember when we tried it at Deer Creek, and I was, it was a struggle. I was catching more trees than I was fish, for sure.
Yeah,
you know, so
exactly. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. You know, it really comes down to what's your goal when you want to go out and fish. And it's kind of one of the beautiful things about fishing, I think, is that there's literally like whatever you want to do: ocean, mountains, streams, lakes, bass. It's all there.
Yeah, and I love that there's I feel like, you know, like if I wanted to catch trout, I can catch trout. If I want to go catch bass, I can easily catch bass pretty much no matter where it is. But then there's like striper. I'm starting to, obviously that's a bass, but it's so different from, you know, largemouth or, you know, anything like that. I'm still trying to learn that. And then like when you get into like salmon fishing or like steelhead fishing in the river, like,
yeah, those are going to be my next kind of adventures.
You know,
someday.
yeah, you know, there's always something new to learn, something to get better at.
Yeah.
So that's why I love fishing. It's no matter how much you do it, there's always something new you can learn, something new you can try.
Absolutely. Well, cheers to that.
Cheers
To fishing. I think those tortillas are
probably getting there.
toast. Let me grab some napkins.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, the smoke.
All right, tacos a la carte. Boom, that looks amazing. Down the hatch. All right, I'm off. It was a great trip. You know, I tried some fishing again this morning, but didn't hook into anything. It's a tough lake. You know, those fish are used to eating what what they eat, and if you can't match that, it's going to be a tough day on the fly. But overall, it was a great trip. A beautiful area. I love Manzanita Lake, and I love Lassen Park. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed the videos and the fishing and all the sights. And I think next time I come up here, I might with Josh, I might do a little friendly competition so you can hook into the most fish on the Castmaster. So yeah, until next time, take care, and if you can, get up and go outdoors. It'll do you good.